What's the difference between a mullet and a wolf cut? Visually. Business in the front, party in the back. And what is a wolf cut? And these are all just opinions. There's no 100% right or wrong answer. Good point. Got to see a picture. Their opinion. That's why when y'all mentioned shag a little while ago, I was like, you know, I've never actually thought of a shag as being kind of in the collection of the wolf cut, the mullet, the shag. They are all very, very similar, with just a little shorter here, a little longer there. But I do like Taylor's description of that a lot, because that's kind of what I see personally, is that the wolf cut being a more, first of all, people want more modern terms, right? They want more modern names, and it does change a little. And so the thing I see different, and it is what you're trying to describe, but y'all are each only saying one thing or the other, and I like the way he kind of described both, the difference in the two. And that's what I see in the wolf cut. It's a little longer. It's almost like a grown out mullet. And the mullet can blend on the side, but often it doesn't. You're right, it's very disconnected on the side. It's like almost shaved on the side and then real long. But even then, all this hair could be brought to that point and it can be blended. It's just a quick, severe blend. So the wolf cut, it's just how short do you want this stuff? So somebody would maybe come through here and be just on the side cutting this hair to whatever. Why are you guys freaking out again?
Just because she was.
Yeah, so then we'll take a little bit more hair. We had a little guide line in the front, but I took so much hair I can see that guide, right? So I'm just kind of going straight down the side here. And then this is the differentiator. Is that a word? Differentiator. This is that spot that you guys need to pay attention to. It's on the, let me do this. Show the hairline. You see where the ears are? If we squared everything off and we were like this, the haircut was square here, straight across here, and then straight down here. When I say the side of the head or the side hair, I would not be talking about any hair that is in the hair that comes down this sideline. So right behind the ear, I would come straight up and get this. And then from this line, I could angle that way or this way. That would be an advanced technique, depending on what I'm trying to do here. But I mean, if at least I could go straight down to that point and have all of this and call it side hair, okay? And I'm doing something with this hair, right? So I'm saying, so far, it's all the same. It's all straight down on the side, so it's gonna kind of feather on the side. Do you see that? Does that make sense so far? And it blends into what's on top, because we cut the top kind of this way, and now, well, actually we cut all the top up here, so this top, it gets a little longer back here because we cut it there and it was over directed to get on this side. But then you've got this whole back. Where's the center of the back? Normally I could see a spine, but I don't see one on this spineless girl. So let's find the center here. Go to the center again. And this is where I would take all of this hair from the center. We're just doing half a haircut right now, right? We would duplicate this all on the other side. But I would take all of this hair and bring it to one of those points. Because again, I want that middle to be long. So this, right behind the ear, this is what I'm going to bring it all to. I'm going to bring all this hair. I could bring all this too, but I've already cut that front, so it doesn't really matter. And I bring it all to that squared off right behind the ear spot. And do you see the guide? Mm-hmm. And I can see it because it's so much. So I cut through here, but I don't want to cut my fingers, so now I move down to here. Now, a couple of things I could have done a little different here, and I'll just show you in a second. So that's most of the cut right there. I'm gonna keep the comb with me. You're dying for me to comb it down and see what it looks like. I see some of those spaces. So still, and the reason why I didn't cut this out is I want you guys to see the length here, how we still kept bitty, itsy bitsy pieces of length. I'll see if we can see how this starts to blend into this, and there's no I don't know, what would the word be?
Disconnect.
That's the word, disconnect. No, there's no lines of demarcation. There's no disconnection was the real word I was looking for. It's all connected really well. That was the thing that you guys talked about with the difference between a mullet and a wolf cut. And even a mullet can blend, but I just want to show how it's all blending here. But it was, what was it? It was the same length, same length, same length, same length. Then everything back here drug to that. So the very first bits of hair behind the ear are the same length as that side. But as these hairs travel further this way, they travel further to get there. So they hang longer here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You too? You get it? Does that make sense? So then we have a bit of a wolf cut.